Hey guys, so today I'm going to take you guys to the grocery store with me. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started with the video. So on this day, I decided to go to Meijer. I was going for a few items and ended up just kind of looking around the store at, some bariatric-friendly options while I was there. I tend to do that when I go to any store just to kind of see what's out there that might be grab and go. But for sure on my list were these oranges because our family needed some fruit options, and I came in here for oranges and some plant-based eggs and some potatoes, but I ended up with some other random things. So I couldn't decide what kind of potatoes I want. I like the yellow potatoes, but then I was like, well, maybe I'll get a russet potato because it's kind of more versatile as far as what I was gonna make with it. And on this day, this was maybe a month or so ago, so I don't even know what I ended up making with these potatoes, but that was on my grocery list for today. Um, and so as I was walking around, I saw these fully cooked turkey breast portions. And so I was like, oh, this would be a great protein item to kind of have in your freezer if you don't want to cook or if you don't like to cook or that kind of thing. And so it had, a lot of protein in it. Or if you wanted to roast your own turkey breast, you could do that. I feel like these are really great options for the holidays. I like to buy this turkey breakfast sausage. It has really good flavor, and it took me a long time to get into turkey products, y'all, because I just didn't like the flavor at first. But I do like those turkey breakfast sausages more than I do like the other like patties and links that already come packaged, kind of like what I'm about to show you guys now. I feel like the one that you can kind of form yourself or cook as like ground breakfast sausage tastes better. But um you can also buy these type of turkey sausage. If I had to choose between any of them, I would actually buy chicken breakfast sausage because I think the flavor is better. But these are some good breakfast options as well if you're looking for breakfast. And of course, the store run would not be complete if I didn't see what kind of coffee creamers they have available. And so they are stocked up with the holiday creamers. And so I have tried the pumpkin spice. It's nice that they have a zero sugar option available. The Coffee Mate has one as well as the International Delight brand. And so I prefer International Delight over the Coffee Mate because I think it froths better, especially if you are someone who likes cold foam on your coffee. That's just FYI. And so anyway, just cruising through the aisles. And I usually do this if I have extra time on my hands. It's just kind of peruse the store to see what's available. And I have never seen this before, but Gordon's has some grilled salmon, and the macros on it look pretty good. Like, so if you absolutely are in a pinch or you don't cook, these are ready-made meals that you can kind of just put in the air fryer or oven, microwave, whatever. And then I saw these air fried fish fillets. And so I was always told that if it says air fried, that's better than like the other breaded one because I guess they air fry it in the facility or whatever. And then I saw these crab cakes. Now I typically make my own crab cakes, but these seem like a decent option. Then these lightly breaded chicken chunks. And so this is an option, especially if you can't find like the Just Bear brand. And I did not forget about my plant-based people. So if you are plant-based and still need some protein options, there are several options available in the store. More so in, the more recent years, different brands are coming out with plant-based options, which is very nice. And I even say that because y'all know I have kids with allergies, especially the oldest one. And so it would have been nice if some of these things were available back then, when we were first on this journey. But I've had these Guardian plant-based meatballs before, even before my bariatric journey. And this is actually a really good brand. So I like their meatballs. Um, found these Impossible chicken patties. I don't think the macros on them were that great, but I did want to show you guys these as well. I like the Impossible brand. I just don't know that those were the best macro wise. These steak tips I think are fairly new, and they have a nice amount of protein on them, so I might check those out. Morningstar, I've had their brand of food before, and so that's a nice option as well. And so Morningstar is a brand that I've tried, and Guardian and Impossible, those are brands that I tried. I prefer Impossible over Beyond products, but that's just me. Um, and so yeah, if you want like plant-based options, they have it available in your freezer section. And so I am going to show you guys a few lean cuisine meals. Now, I don't typically get these meals. I usually get the power bowls. But the macros on these meals look pretty decent. I mean, they're higher carbs, and my my stomach doesn't usually do well with like pastas or rice and things like that, so I'm very limited on how much I can eat of that stuff. So these would not be an option for me, but the protein on it looks okay. I would just watch for the carbs and sodium. If you need lower sodium options, then these types of meals probably aren't the best for that. But the protein on it looks pretty decent. When I do frozen meals, I typically go for ones that have, of course, a meat option and meat and vegetables. Or if it does, I go for like things that have cauliflower rice versus actual rice, because again, my body doesn't do well with a lot of that. And so I have tried most of these power bowls, and these are really good, and it says no sugar added. And so I I like this one. I've had this one before, and again, a lot of these power bowls, they have the cauliflower rice, which is a nice substitute. Um, and when I first started out, I was only able to eat half of one of these. But since I'm over a year post-op, I can eat a whole thing, but I still break it in half. And then I'll eat like a different, like I'll eat it with another piece of chicken. And y'all know I typically buy rotisserie chicken, so I'll just eat like a piece of rotisserie chicken and then like half of one of these bowls, just to make sure that the protein is the star. But these definitely come in handy if you didn't cook or you don't want to cook. The double chicken one is really good too. And this is a good way to get like your greens in. So if you are going to do one of these meals, I suggest like these power bowls over the lean cuisine, because these have the option of the rice cauliflower. And I've tried all of these. And I almost forgot what I came to the store for, which were these, folded eggs for my daughter. So check, next item that I actually came in here for. And so I did explore the protein bar aisle. I've had these fulfill bars. I like this brand. The only flavor I don't like of this one is the hazelnut one. That one is disgusting. But there are lots of different brands of protein bars that I would like to try. But my favorite brands are the Bear Bells, and the Fulfill ones are really good too. Fit Crunch, is it Fit Crunch? It's that Robert Irvine one. He has some good ones, but there are so many brands that I've yet to try. These Kodiak products are, breakfast options. I usually don't do a whole lot of oatmeal pancakes and stuff like that, again, because it's heavy. um and you can sometimes compare like different brands. So like this Quaker Oats, they have protein options, but you want to make sure that you're checking the nutrition label to compare, because a lot of times brands will market themselves as high protein, but you really do need to check the nutrition label. And so Goodles are a good brand if you're looking for like mac and cheese. I don't buy the box one anymore because I can't eat all of it. um and it doesn't freeze that well. So I have seen online like the individual bowls, so I think if I do get some, I'm gonna order some online that come in the individual packages, kind of like the Easy Mac, because I think that would be better for my situation. Or you can try other brands like those. But I hope this was helpful. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.